Next matchup of the Rocket League Streamer League is between Penguido and Plat Boys. Penguido are still undefeated after week 1 in their first matchup in week 2. Let's see if they can keep that streak alive against the Plat Boys of Singularity and Toodaloo, or Toddaloo, depending on how you want to say it. Anyway, this game is cast between Sgt Kenschi and JD Gibson, as our late night casting and late night games are in full effect here in week 2. We're going to take you right down to the field for this matchup. Let me know who you think is going to win before you watch the matchup in the comments below. And make sure you subscribe for all the Rocket League Streamer League action right here on this channel. And make sure you drop a follow to all the Twitch streamers involved that made this happen. Enjoy.
All right. I didn't mean to do all that. Auto cam. There we go. This is a broken auto cam. I'm so sorry for everybody out there. Please be right. Okay, there we go. Now we're in good camera standings. We can see what we're doing. Alright, so 20 seconds in the game. Looks like the Juggernauts are putting quite a bit of pressure already. Good pass there from Guido. First good goal opportunity there, and Guido is going to sink it in. Little trouble on the rotation there from Juggernauts. I'd like to see them start looking for those cues for when to rotate up and when to stay back. Decent challenge there in midfield. JD Gibson playing a little bit better than we've seen in previous weeks. King Elite trying to do something fancy off the ceiling. Guido looking for some kind of opportunity here. King Mutation saying, I got it. Doesn't get to it fast enough. King Elite is going to try to own goal here. JD Gibson tries to meet him. I'm not sure if that messed him up, but double committing like that is very risky. A flick there from King. Oh, just didn't get the touch he wanted afterwards. JD trying to get past this defense. Ooh, and there's the goal from King Elite. He finally got it out of the corner. Right here. That just a bunch of dawdling, I guess is the term. He finally brings it out and picks it over the net real quick. Puts it in for a goal. Strange defense right there from Ping Mutation. But I guess if it works, it works. JD Gibson trying to do something here, but King's just going to take it away from him. Good save there from Guido. Also, Chad, I would like to know, who do you got picked winning this? King Elite was a little out of position there. Could have had a goal there. JD was trying to center it, and there was no one there center to get it to. Good setup there from Guido. Giving the pass to Ping Mutation, just making it easy for him. With no defense there from the Juggernauts. We are seeing the weakness here from Juggernauts, and that is that they like to group up together. We see it often. We've seen it often in the previous games that they played with each other, and just a hardcore whiff for the goal. Mutation puts it straight on the ground, and JD just may have not seen the direction it was coming. It was unfortunate. Got a little bit of lag there on my side. I think Penguido will win, but you're rooting for the Juggernauts? Why is that? Demo there from King. He's being brutal right now with the fake too. Guido's gonna come up to respond in time though. It looks like we've got another open net. I've said this before. The Juggernauts have got to start these rotations. They're double committing for these challenges and passes, and it's just not working out for them. So Penguido can take their first loss. I hear you. They've got another tough team to beat next, and they are playing it right after this. And actually, Juggernauts will actually find an opening on Penguido defense. Looks like they were pushed up a little too far. Minute 38 left. 4-2. Juggernauts need a couple goals if they want to get a win here. Timing there from Guido was pretty good. And that challenge, that 50-50, is going to give Guido the chance to score, but he doesn't manage to get a hold of the ball. The pass back to Penguido, I don't think he saw it. But Guido is going to demo King Elite to make sure that Penguido could get to it even though he didn't recognize the pass. Shot there from King. That makes it 4-3 with a minute left. They have time. I have noticed that the Juggernauts did decide to switch a little bit more to a defensive strategy. Guido with a hard win on this kickoff. Gonna take it up the wall, looking for a pass. Puts it down. Oh, and Penguido just couldn't get a touch on it. Shot from King Elite there. He's thirsty. He wants another goal. He wants to at least tie this game. And a shot there from JD. Not a lot of power behind it. Just going to leave it there for Guido to clear it away. King Elite. Ooh, and Guido's going to actually pass it to King Mutation with the demo on King Elite. JD Gibson jumping in front of King there. It's another one of those double commits that I'm talking about. They're very scary and they're not ideal. Little pop over there for Ping Mutation. Good pass. And the chance. Ping Mutation's going to take it away. Popping up on the corner. JD, can you finish? Gus didn't get a handle on it.
All right, so game one is going to go to Penguido. They were able to find the space to get some good passing plays and get some good goals, and it seemed like they had a lot of wide open nets. It seemed like the Juggernauts just had a little bit of miscommunication, a little bit of double commits, and they seemed to be finding themselves in the same space a lot on the field. We're going to go right back down the field for game two and see if the Juggernauts can't turn it around or see if Penguidos are one step closer to getting the sweep against the Juggernauts. Take it back down the field and back to Sgt Kenschi.
Going into our second game, Penguido did get the first win, but it was only by one goal. So the Juggernauts aren't 100% out of this yet. Shot from Guido, pressuring the defense, and the defense just could not take out this shot. King a little bit behind, and JD trying to get up there fast, but Guido was coming in hot. Another shot on net here. King Elite is going to manage to take that away. Mutation continually putting shots down on the goal. Guido not liking King Elite in his side of the court. Just punishing him. JD Gibson getting a touch there. That was a ideal touch that he needed to get there. Even if it was just a touch. They put the ball in King's possession and he drives it down the field. Pick off there from JD. Popping up for the center. King Mutation just sitting in goal. I figured he'd be up for that. But no matter, it still worked. JD clearing it out of there. Past those 50-50s. Come on now, work with me. There we go. Sorry, just a few technical difficulties I had to fix there. Looks like we're seeing quite a bit of pressure from Penguido in the shot. King's able to get under it. Another shot opportunity there for Guido, and it looks like it was getting closer and closer to the goal. JD is going to manage to clear it out eventually. Pass upfield there from King, but JD's going to come back, which is good. That's good rotation right there. King seems like he missed the boost there. But no matter. King's gonna come up. This is the kind of risky pressure that I'm looking at right now. Both of those team members are in Blue's side of the field, leaving a clear very dangerous for the Juggernauts. Shot there from Guido, potentially a pass. It looks like Penguin is gonna accept it. King Elite shooting it on goal. Just hits the sidebar. A lot of pressure here. King missing it right there, leaving no defenders back. He's going to manage to get a bump there, saving his teammates some time. Looking for a 50-50 challenge there. JD challenges, but it is in Penguido favor. Pops off the corner. King Elite's going to take control of this. Pass there to JD. JD just doesn't hit the mark. King getting the clear there. JD looks like he was going for that. But he backs off knowing that it's not his ball to go for. Good follow-up there from JD. Well, and the ball's going to go right over the top. And King is going to sink it in, no problem. 1-2 with a minute 30 left. King Guido, I want to see that pressure we were seeing earlier. I want to see the constant barrages of shots on goal. I want to see the control. And I know that's not easy with somebody like King Elite and JD Gibson on as your opponents. But we need some accuracy. We need some shots on goal. King Elite's just going to drive this home. With no one home, he knows he can just dribble challenge it all the way there. JD Gibson looks like he got a good little bit of good little piece of ping mutation there to make sure that King Elite had all the space he needed. Pop over there. Another shot from King. That makes it 1-4. With a minute 14 left, getting 3 shots on goal is not going to be easy. I don't want to say that the Juggernauts are playing phenomenally better than the last time. I actually want to say that Penguido's may not be playing as good as their first game. Like, a shot like that will go in, but where's the power shot? Where's the pass plays? I honestly just want to see a little bit more aggression here from both teams, but they're both playing very cautious, which isn't that bad. But when you have the ball and you have an opportunity to score, you need to be a little bit more aggressive in this. King Elite getting pushed into this hit. JD Gibson's going to knock that one away, and it's still going to go in. And with 20 seconds left, 3 and 4, Penguido might have a chance tying this up. 3 and 4 looks a lot better than 1 and 4 30 seconds ago. Pop there from Guido, looking for a chance. Pops it over. King League's going to be speedy and get out there. Oh, and another shot like that. Oh, it just doesn't get the handle on it. But all they really have to do is stall. Ooh, and the chance here. And that's going to go in. Oh, man. 4-4 with a second left. An unfortunate double commit for that 50-50. Really was not ideal when you're trying to buy time. And here we go, game 2, overtime. Penguido showing some impressive comeback skills. King looking for some kind of mind game there. Couldn't figure out if he wanted to go left or right. He knows he needs to go for the goal, and the other team needs to know that. Oh. Second game goes to Penguido. Absolutely stunning comeback. 1 and 4 with a minute left. And they take the 3 goals, last goal being within a second. And they secure the second game victory. Unbelievable.
What a game 2 that was. Penguido's down by 3 goals with less than a minute left, able to bring it back to tie score with 1 second left on the clock, and then able to win it in overtime with a pounding on the goal, and able to win this 5-4. Penguidos just played phenomenally that game. Juggernauts really were putting it to them, but then let off the gas there at the end, and Penguidos were able to claw themselves back to a victory, taking down game 2, giving them a 2-0 lead in this series. And as we go back to the field for Sgt Kenschi to cast game 3, we're going to see if Penguidos are able to get the sweep or if the Juggernauts are able to come back and win this game 3 to keep this series alive. Back to Sgt Kenschi we go for game 3.
That I know that they are. That we all know that they are. Looking for a pass here. He was going to pop it up high, looking for a redirect. But instead, King Elite's just barely going to get a hold of that for the save. Guido taking control of this, trying to make sure Juggernauts don't get a shot opportunity. And it just goes under Guido and over Penguin Mutation. What a shot here from King Elite. Decides to go with the Batmobile. Maybe trying to change his play style, trying to get in their heads. I'm sorry for the grunts, guys. I think I might have a little bit of heartburn right now. Penguin Mutation jumped a little bit too quick without the angle. from his car. JD's gonna knock it right into King. We all saw it was coming. And Guido's just gonna put this in because it's free, absolutely. With King and Guido both facing towards the ball. JD got the first hit, hitting it straight into either one of them. Just so happened to be King. And it puts the ball in a position where Guido can just follow up and put it straight in. And it's really hard not to make those decisions. I get that. It's just sometimes being a little bit aware of your team and or the enemy team even. Ooh, and you almost got the save there too. Making this 2-1. Gotta bash JD. Speeds back. Tries to cut in front of the ball and pop it away, but it just goes in before he can do anything. Popping it over the goal, giving Penguido not a good chance to score there. So he backs off knowing that he might be able to get a better position, waiting for the orange team to shoot, or to boom it. Looking to read his opponent. JD coming upfield hot, just whiffs right past the ball. Coming here for a little air dribble. JD popping it, pops it over the center. Looks like he was trying to get a pass there, just didn't get the touch. Another double commit here from the Juggernauts. And the bump there is just going to baffle JD Gibson. Halfway through the game, 3-1. Juggernauts have got to do this or else they are completely out, and it will be another sweep for the Penguidos. Or for Penguido. Another miss here. Leaving the goal wide open. There it is, 4-1. 2 minutes left. Plenty of time to get 3 goals, as Penguido did show in the last game. Chat, let me know if you think that Juggernauts can come back or not. And another shot there from Guido is going to put it down to 5-1. I don't know if Penguido just found out how to play against this team, or if the Juggernauts just are a little depressed right now, or out of their minds, or in their heads, and out of their minds. Looking for the demo there on King Leaf, but the shot wasn't on goal. King's still displaying some pretty good car control there. Backed off the ball to let Guido come out in front of him to miss the demo. But it just wasn't able to follow through. But he does come back around and flip it over his head. Good for you, King. Now, we did see a comeback in the last game, and I personally really want to see a game 4, at least. No one really getting a good handle on this ball right now. Seems to be pretty slippery. JD bumping King. King going up the wall backwards. Gets a little pop. Gets just a lot of bumping. A lot of anger here. $30 left. Not a whole lot of time to get points on the board. In the center there, unexpected. Looked like he had a lot of opposition, but Guido did manage to get through both teammates. King rotation backs off, not thinking that he was going to get a center there. King leaves before the end of the game, but that is going to conclude the match. Penguido 3-0. Well played from both teams.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be a sweep for Penguido versus Juggernauts. That game was all Penguido winning it 5-2. Juggernauts just could not find an answer for the Penguido relentless pressure. You can tell King Elite, despite playing very, very well this series, was getting very frustrated there at the end. JD Gibson with only 90 points that game and averaged only 160 points that matchup. I think this is going to be the issue that the Juggernauts are going to face when they go up against a good team, is it can't just be all King Elite, which is what it was in the series, and Penguido made them pay. Guido with all 3 MVPs for this sweep, they played very well. However, their next matchup, which happened right after this, was against Bang Brigade, who's also undefeated. So we will go to that matchup shortly and see if Penguidos can keep this streak alive. They're 5-0 right now, but they're going up against a 3-0 Bang Brigade. We'll see how that one goes right after this. Stay tuned for more Streamer League action here on my channel, and make sure you follow all of the streamers below, as they put a ton of work into this series and a ton of work into their streams, all for you. Thank you very much. I'm Sergeant Clapp, and I'm out.